Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Sorry for the delay for long wait on this video. I hope you guys understand. If you haven't yet, check out our complete Animal Kingdom series playlist for a step-by-step understanding of the chapter. Also, don't miss our daily NEET Biology podcast series playlist for quick and effective revisions. And for regular practice, explore our daily NEET MCQs and PYQs series playlist. All links are available in the description below. Let's get started. Before we start, remember that Animal Kingdom is a very important chapter for NEET. Every year, you can expect 3 to 5 questions from this chapter, which means about 12 to 20 marks. Most questions come from phylum features, examples, and chordate classification. If you prepare this well, it can really boost your score. So don't skip Animal Kingdom, it's a high-scoring and sure-shot topic. Let's start with question 1. Which one of the following is a matching set of a phylum and its 3 examples? Option A. Porifera, Spongilla, Euplectella, Panatula. Option B. Cnidaria, Dentalium, Phasalia, Aurelia. Option C. Platyhelminths, Planaria, Schistosoma, Enterobius. Option D. Mollusca, Loligo, Sepia, Octopus. Explanation. Loligo, which is a squid, sepia, the cuttlefish, and octopus belong to the phylum Mollusca under class Cephalopoda. The other options are incorrect. For Porifera, Spongilla and Euplectella are correct examples, but Panatula is wrong as it belongs to Cnidaria. In Cnidaria, Phasalia and Aurelia are correct, but Dentalium is incorrect since it is a mollusk. For Platyhelminths, Planaria and Schistosoma are correct, but Enterobius is wrong because it is a nematode. So, option D is the correct answer. Let's move to question 2. Which of the following is commonly called pearl oyster? Option A. Limulus. Option B. Dentalium. Option C. Punctata. Option D. Aurelia. Explanation. Punctata, also called the pearl oyster, belongs to Mollusca and produces pearls. The other options are incorrect. Limulus, the king crab, is an arthropod. Dentalium is a tusk shell, a mollusk, but it is not a pearl oyster. Aurelia, the jellyfish, belongs to Cnidaria. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 3. Bilateral symmetry, segmentation, coelom, and open circulatory system characterize which of the following phyla? Option A. Annelida. Option B. Mollusca. Option C. Arthropoda. Option D. Echinodermata. Explanation. Arthropods have a bilateral body, are segmented, coelomates, and have an open circulatory system. The other options are incorrect. Annelids are segmented but have a closed circulatory system. Mollusks are mostly unsegmented. Echinoderms as adults have radial symmetry and a water vascular system. So, option C is the correct answer. Let's move to question 4. You have discovered an animal having characteristics like triploblastic, bilateral symmetry, coelomate, chitinous exoskeleton, head, thorax, and abdomen as body parts, and jointed appendages. You should place the animal under the phylum. Option A. Mollusca. Option B. Arthropoda. Option C. Annelida. Option D. Echinodermata. Explanation. The animal shows bilateral symmetry, is triploblastic, coelomate, has a chitinous exoskeleton, a segmented body divided into head, thorax, and abdomen, and jointed appendages. These are distinctive features of phylum Arthropoda, which includes insects, crustaceans, and spiders. So, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 5. Which of the following characters does not fit for Class ABs? Option A. Skin is dry, without glands, except oil/preen glands at the base of the tail. Option B. The alimentary canal has 2 additional chambers, and gizzard. Option C. Hind limbs are modified for walking, swimming, or clasping. Forelimbs are modified into wings. Option D. Beak is absent in them. Explanation. Birds, belonging to Class ABs, always have a beak. The other statements are correct. Their skin is dry and without glands except for oil glands at the base of the tail. Their alimentary canal has crop and gizzard, and their hind limbs are modified for walking, swimming, or perching, while the forelimbs are modified into wings. So, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 6. Which among these is not a homeotherm? Option A. Aptenidites. Option B. Testudo. Option C. Columba. Option D. Neophron. Explanation. Homeotherms are warm-blooded animals such as birds and mammals that maintain a constant body temperature. Aptenidites, columba, and neophron are all birds and therefore homeothermic. Testudo, the tortoise, is a reptile, and reptiles are cold-blooded, or poikilothermic. So, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 7. Select the odd one out. Option A. Corvus. Option B. Psittacula. Option C. Kelos. Option D. Neophron. Explanation. Corvus, Psittacula, and Neophron are all birds belonging to Class ABs. Kelos, the garden lizard, is a reptile, making it the odd one out. So, option C is the correct answer. Let's move to question 8. Which is common between the parrot, platypus, and kangaroo? Option A. Toothless jaws. Option B. Functional postanal tail. Option C. Oviparity. Option D. Homoiothermy. Explanation. Homoiothermy means the ability of animals to maintain a constant body temperature even if the outside temperature changes. Parrots, which are birds, and mammals like the platypus and kangaroos are all warm-blooded animals. They generate their own heat and keep their body temperature steady, which is homoiothermy. So, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 9. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the given codes. Column 1. A. Protochordata. B. Limbless amphibian. C. Oviparous mammal. D. Aquatic mammal. E. Jawless vertebrate. Column 2. 1. Delphinus. 2. Myxine. 3. Ornithorhynchus. 4. Doliolum. 5. Ichthyophis. Option A. A. 5, B. 4, C. 3, D. 1, E. 2. Option B. A. 4, B. 5, C. 3, D. 1, E. Option C. A. 4, B. 5, C. 3, D. 2, E. 1. Option D. A. 5, B. 3, C. 1, D. 2, E. 4. Explanation. Protochordata is matched with Doliolum because Doliolum is a tunicate belonging to Protochordata. Limbless amphibian is matched with Ichthyophis, a caecilian that has no limbs. Oviparous mammal is matched with Ornithorhynchus, the platypus, which is a monotreme and lays eggs. Aquatic mammal is matched with Delphinus, the dolphin, a marine mammal. Jawless vertebrate is matched with myxine, the hagfish, which belongs to the group of jawless fishes. So, option B is the correct answer. Let's move to question 10. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? Option A, frog, Hyla. Option B, garden lizard, Hemidactylus. Option C, fighting fish, Betta. Option D, tree lizard, chameleon. Explanation. Tree frog is correctly matched with Hyla, a genus of tree frogs. Garden lizard is correctly matched with Hemidactylus, a genus of geckos also called garden lizards. Fighting fish is correctly matched with Betta, the Siamese fighting fish. But tree lizard is not specifically the chameleon, since tree lizard is a general term. Therefore, tree lizard and chameleon is the incorrectly matched pair. So, option B is. Let's move to question 11. Which one of the following statements about all four of spongilla, leech, dolphin, and penguin is correct? Option A. Penguins are homoiothermic, while the remaining three are poikilothermic. Option B. Leech is a freshwater form, while all others are marine. Option C. Spongilla has special collared cells called choanocytes, not found in the remaining three. Option D. All are bilaterally symmetrical. Explanation. Let's move step by step. Options and dolphins are homoiothermic warm-blooded. This is incorrect. Option B, leech is freshwater, but spongilla is also freshwater, so this is wrong. Option C, spongilla has choanocytes which are unique to sponges and not found in leech, dolphin or penguin. This is correct. Option D, spongilla is asymmetrical, not bilateral, so this is wrong. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 12. Refer to the given figures A to D and select the incorrect statement regarding them. Figure A is platypus. Figure B is ostrich. Figure C is bat. Figure D is turtle. Option A. A is a homoiotherm that is oviparous. Option B. B is a poikilotherm in which preen glands are present at the base of the tail. Option C. C is a mammal in which respiration occurs by lungs. Option D. D is cold-blooded, having dry and cornified skin. Explanation. Let's move step by step. Option A, platypus is a mammal, warm-blooded but lays eggs. This is correct. Option B, ostrich is a bird, warm-blooded not cold-blooded, and it also has preen glands, so this is incorrect. Option C, bat is a mammal and uses lungs for respiration. This is correct. Option D, turtle is a reptile, cold-blooded with dry and cornified skin. This is also correct. Therefore, the options A, C, and D are correct. So, option B is the correct answer. Let's move to question 13. Which of the following are correct? 1. Sponges, cellular level of organization. 2. Cnidaria, tissue level of organization. 3. Platyhelminths, organ level of organization. 4. Annelids, arthropods, mollusks, echinoderms, and chordates, organ system level of organization. Option A. 1 and 2 only. Option B. 2 and 4 only. Option C. 2 and 3 only. Option D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Explanation. Sponges show cellular organization, cnidarians show tissue organization, platyhelminths show organ level, and higher phyla like annelids to chordates show organ system organization. So, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 14. Assertion. Callos, Crocodylus and Chelone are members of class Reptilia. Reason. The heart is three-chambered in Callos, Crocodylus and Chelone. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. If the assertion is true but the reason is false. Option D. If the assertion is false, but the reason is true. Explanation. Now, Kalos and Chelone indeed have a 3-chambered heart, but crocodile has a 4-chambered heart. So, option C is the correct answer. Let's move to question 15. Assertion, in birds, the skin is moist. Reason, birds possess oil glands. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. If the assertion is true but the reason is false. Option D. If the assertion is false, but the reason is true. Explanation. Birds do not have moist skin, instead their skin is dry and covered with feathers. They do possess a uropygial or oil gland which keeps feathers flexible and waterproof. So, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 16. Assertion, air sacs are connected to lungs in class ABs. Reason, air sacs supplement respiration in birds. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. If the assertion is true but the reason is false. Option D. If the assertion is false but the reason is true. Explanation. Air sacs are connected to lungs and they act as bellows to maintain continuous airflow, making respiration in birds highly efficient even during flight. So, option A is the correct answer. Let's move to question 17. In the given Venn diagram, where would you place Ornithorhynchus and Struthio? Let's observe the diagram properly. The options are: Option A. Ornithorhynchus, Y, Struthio, X. Option B. Ornithorhynchus, Y, Struthio, W. Option C. Ornithorhynchus, X, Struthio, Z. Option D. Ornithorhynchus, W, Struthio, Y. Explanation. Platypus is warm-blooded with internal fertilization but no pneumatic bones, so it belongs to region Y. Ostrich is warm-blooded with internal fertilization and pneumatic bones, so it belongs to region W. So, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 18. In which one of the following sets of animals do all four give birth to young ones? Option A. Platypus, penguin, bat, hippopotamus. Option B. Shrew, bat, cat, kiwi. Option C. Kangaroo, hedgehog, dolphin, loris. Option D. Lion, bat, whale, ostrich. Explanation. Platypus and penguin both lay eggs. It is not correct. Kiwi lays eggs. It is not correct. Kangaroo, hedgehog, dolphin, and loris are all mammals and all viviparous, so it is correct. Ostrich lays eggs. It is not correct. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 19. Which one of the following groups of animals is correctly matched with its one characteristics feature without even a single exception? Option A. Reptilia, possess a 3-chambered heart with one incompletely divided ventricle. Option B. Chordata, possess a mouth provided with an upper and lower jaw. Option C. Chondrichthyes, possess a cartilaginous endoskeleton. Option D. Mammalia, give birth to young ones. Explanation. In reptilia, the heart is usually three-chambered, but crocodiles have a four-chambered heart, so option A is not correct. In chordata, not all animals have both upper and lower jaws, as jawless fishes like petromyzon are exceptions, so option B is also not correct. In chondrichthyes, all members such as sharks, rays, and skates have a cartilaginous endoskeleton, making option C correct. Mammalia usually give birth to young ones, but exceptions exist like platypus and echidna, which are egg-laying mammals, so option D is not correct. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, move to question 20. When any plane passes through the central axis of the body, dividing the organism into two identical halves, the organism is called. Option A. Radially symmetrical. Option B. Bilaterally symmetrical. Option C. Asymmetrical. Option D. Metamerically segmented. Explanation. If any plane passing through the central axis divides the body into two identical halves, the animal shows radial symmetry. Examples include cnidarians and adult echinoderms such as starfish. So, option A is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 21. Cellular grade organization is found in. Option A. Helminths. Option B. Coelenterata. Option C. Porifera. Option D. All of these. Explanation. Organisms are classified based on levels of organization. In porifera, the body shows a cellular grade of organization where cells are loosely aggregated, and tissues absent. In coelenterata, the organization reaches the tissue level. In helminths, the body shows the organ level of organization. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 22. Match list 1 with list 2. From NET Phase 2 to 2023. In list 1. A. Contractile vacuole. B. The water vascular system. C. The canal system. D. Flame cells. In list 2. First. Asterias. Second. Amoeba. Third. Spongilla. Fourth. Taenia. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Option A. A. 3, B. 2, C. 1, D. 4. Option B. A. 2, B. 1, C. 3, D. 4. Option C. A. 4, B. 2, C. 1, D. 3. Option D. A. 1, B. 3, C. 2, D. 4. Explanation. Contractile vacuole is a characteristic of amoeba where it helps in osmoregulation. The water vascular system is a unique feature of asterias or starfish, belonging to Echinodermata. The canal system is a special feature of Spongilla, a freshwater sponge. And flame cells are the excretory organs in flatworms such as Taenia. So, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 23. In platyhelminths. Option A. The embryonic layers, ectoderm and endoderm, are separated by mesoglea. Option B. The body is asymmetrical. Option C. There is a tissue level of organization. Option D. The body cavity is absent. Explanation. These animals are acoelomates, meaning they do not have a true coelom. They are triploblastic with ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm, but unlike diploblastic animals such as cnidarians, they do not have mesoglea. They show bilateral symmetry, not asymmetry. And they have organ-level organization with specialized organs like flame cells and a primitive nervous system. So, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 24. Match the following genera with their respective phylum. From NEET 2019. In column 1. A. Ophiura. B. Phacelia. C. Pinctata. D. Planaria. In column 2. First. Mollusca. Second. Platyhelminths. Third. Echinodermata. Fourth. Coelenterata. Select the correct option. Option A. A. 3, B. 4, C. 2, D. 1. Option B. A. 4, B. 1, C. 3, D. 2. Option C. A. 3, B. 4, C. 1, D. 2. Option D. A. 1, B. 3, C. 4, D. 2. Explanation. Ophiura belongs to Echinodermata, as it is a brittle star. Phacelia, also known as the Portuguese man-o'-war, belongs to Coelenterata or Cnidera. Pinctata, the pearl oyster, belongs to Mollusca. And Planaria, a flatworm, belongs to Platyhelminths. So, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's move to question 25. Which of the following is a characteristic feature of fish? Option A. Tail and venous heart. Option B. Venous heart and gills. Option C. Epidermal scales and tail. Option D. Epidermal scales and gills. Explanation. Fish have a venous heart, meaning their two-chambered heart pumps only deoxygenated blood to the gills. Gills are the main respiratory organs, allowing fish to take in oxygen directly from water. While scales and tails may be present, the most important features are the venous heart and gills. So, option B is the correct answer. Check out, here are the answers. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more NEET biology content. If you haven't yet, check out our complete Animal Kingdom series playlist for a step-by-step understanding of the chapter. Also, don't miss our daily NEET biology podcast series playlist for quick and effective revisions. And for regular practice, explore our daily NEET MCQs and PYQs series playlist. All links are available in the description below. See you in the next video.